Hello, I'm doing a live stream. So if you are joining, comment and say your name because I can't always see who's commenting. Let me turn this down. So if you could do me a favor, if you are on, comment and say your name, say hello, because I'm looking at 5 different platforms right now. Let me just make sure the audio is okay, and then I'll get into doing what I was going to be doing. And say your name. Okay. Say hello. Because I'm looking at 5 different platforms right now. Okay, I hear my echo. So looks like that's doing okay. I was just going to be looking for Java engineers, and I just kind of wanted to share my process. If anybody has anything they want to say or they know of a different resource, let me know, because this is live. Everybody can see. Hi, Ali, and hi, David. Thanks for dropping your names. Thanks for dropping by. Let me share my screen. Let me share my audio too, so you can see and hear what I'm talking about. So yeah, Java engineers. I want to go to some different areas. I'm actually looking for, let me actually try something on LinkedIn. I'm actually looking for female engineers, because that's one of our diversity initiatives. So let me see if I can just do this real quick. I'll go to Recruiter. I know that you can search by groups. That might be the best place to start. Hi, Felipe. How's it going? And okay, let's see. I'm in LinkedIn Recruiter, and the cool thing about LinkedIn Recruiter is you can look for groups. Let me just start a search. Okay, if I just put in women in tech, I get results. But if you go down to the advanced, there is groups. I want some groups. Here we go, groups. Men in tech, men in, there's another one I know. There's WIT. And obviously LinkedIn Recruiter is a paid tool, but a lot of people don't realize you can go in and do this. I was trying to tag these, but I couldn't find them. I think they might have taken, LinkedIn might have taken out that, they might have taken out that functionality. Okay, so these are women to women, women in business. So let me make this bigger so you guys can see. That's way big for me, but that's okay. Girls in tech, San Francisco. I'm looking for girls who code. Do they have a New York sector? That'd be great if no New York. Instructors and TAs. I don't know, maybe. So I'm looking in 2 areas. I'm looking in, there's Just Boston. I'll try Boston. Mainly the New York area, around Buffalo, and Delaware. So geek dinners. So I mean, these are all the groups on LinkedIn. I don't know how many members they have, but we're gonna find out. Let's see. There we go. That's a good one. That's one. Okay, let's just go with that. Okay, so we were doing a search. Okay, I want to get more specific with this. We don't need that right now. Clear that. I'm looking for Java engineers. This will probably destroy my results right now, to be honest. So let's see, keywords. I'll do some more fancy stuff in a minute. Let's look for what everybody is looking for Java engineers. I'm not sure how good of an or statement it would be. Just look. Okay, 188. That's not bad. I need United States though, so locations. United States. How many do I got now? Okay. Hey, that's not terribly bad. Yeah, there we go. There's support engineer, software engineer, software engineer. Okay, that works. So I've got 121 results. That ain't bad. I can sort this closer. I could take. Let me see if we've got any messages already. So I don't know if you guys saw that. If you have LinkedIn Recruiter, you can tag people without messages, and so I maybe dropped off one. So these are folks that we haven't touched, and that's a good thing in my book. Let's see. We want experience level. Where's the experience level? I'm looking on the left-hand side. Employment type. I don't see experience level. So I have to go back to advanced search. Go to advanced search. Where is years of experience? That should be over there. We typically look for senior engineers. So I'm going to go 6 to 30. And see, it cuts down. It's 80 now. I'm at 80. Okay, and I am going to get into some fancy stuff, but I wanted to just get this set because this is one of our ongoing initiatives. Oh, did I just break it? Did I just break LinkedIn? Now, I want to say I could have added some music, but that must have not done very well. And can everybody hear me okay? Okay, so we've got 80 results now. And let me see. Diverse candidate, great. He's more of a front-end UX developer. I'm not really looking for a UX developer. I might take a quicker look, a deeper look at these later. MuleSoft. We actually have some. We might actually have some cloud stuff. DevOps. We have architects. Not really support though, unfortunately. Software engineer, software developer, software engineering organization leader, VP of engineering, head of engineering. We do have some leadership positions too. Senior manager, product strategy. I don't know if we have something like that. I'm going to keep her on because we do have leadership positions. Azure, we're looking for Azure data. I've got data engineers. Yeah, so I mean, this is utilizing LinkedIn Recruiter to look through various groups, because if you know that these folks are part of certain groups, they're going to have a shared interest. Managing director, I'm going to keep her because, like I said, we have some leadership positions. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to create this. Save and continue. Okay, so I've got 22. Let me go to the next few. This won't take me very long. Full stack developer, application senior analyst at Accenture. Freelance. I have a feeling about him because he's got freelance. A senior engineer. I would click into that, but I don't want to waste too much time. Senior engineering manager, yes. Engineering, sub manager, associate engineer. He might be, actually no, because back-end mobile developer. Yeah, we'll talk to him. Senior solution architect, and these are all over the country, by the way. We do have some cloud stuff coming down the line. What is that? Was it mechanical engineer? Okay. Looks like application developer 2. Yep. Yeah. LinkedIn influencer. I like seeing that. Yeah. And these are all in the United States too, because I filtered that. Jean-Pierre. I should have done this earlier. This is great. I'm actually looking for a sourcer right now too, so I might reach out to her. Sales engineer. We're not really looking for sales engineers, but these folks are going into my project. What did I call that? B9 project. Okay. And we've got. So I've made this a short list. But as you can see, I mean, it's very much focused. I mean, I think it's great. I usually have to use several groups. In this case, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups, and then I'm able to shortlist. Project and engineering director. I don't know if I can help him. Managing director. I'm going to put him on here just in case we have some leadership positions. I'm not sure if we can help that dude. Product manager. We probably don't have anything. I don't know if we have something in cybersecurity. Digital media. That sounds like cool stuff. I'm mainly looking for senior engineers. So as much as I don't like unclicking folks, this guy kind of interests me because I want to see what he's building. Solution engineer, backend software engineer, engineering manager, software engineer at Facebook. There's another. Senior manager, talent acquisition. Probably don't need that level. Talent acquisition manager. Account manager, it's probably more in sales. We do have Scrum Masters, but I'm trying to focus. Oh, there's another sorcerer. Okay. Yeah. Future physician. Social media marketing. I don't know if we have. I'm going to keep him just because in case we have a site reliability engineer. I know we have hired for those. Service delivery platform portfolio lead. And let me add these folks. What I've noticed is that the further I go down the list, the less on target I stay. DNY. DNI. I don't want a template. I don't want to send them a message just yet. I want to add them to a project. I clicked the wrong thing. Saved project. Okay. Now I can always come back to these folks if I need to, which I'm going to do. But I just try to look for different segments of people because I look for different names in different places in different ways to utilize the stuff we all do like this. Like for instance, I mean, I'm using LinkedIn, but I'm using LinkedIn in a different way. Okay. So I've got around 70 people that I can reach out to. I can also pull this list from LinkedIn and put it into another tool and find emails, but I'm not going to do that today. I want to see if I can find other segments. This is probably the easiest way to target diversity. You can use things with like Hire Tool and Seek Out too, but what I found is it's not super accurate. And okay, so let me do this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to plug it in here. Let me just see what Google finds this. It finds us jobs, right? Okay, so we've got jobs. We don't want jobs. And also I want New York. I want to pull from New York. So Google, I don't want jobs. Google, I don't want applies. And I don't want careers. Okay. What happens now? Let's see. Here's Women in Technology International. I'm not really looking for international. Build your basic Java skills, but what is this? Blogs. I might have made my screen too big. My string too big. Look, here's a resume. That gives me a good idea too. Google Groups. Google Groups is still around. Okay, so, however, let me see something. Okay. Let's look at it. Okay, so I can find resumes because I saw. Okay, let me go back. Let me show you guys what I did. Because you can use this to Google Dork into websites all the time. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this, but you see how this person has his URL up here? You might not be able to see it, but let me drag it over here. So you've got syntax as far as telling you that this is a resume, that this is on GitHub.io, okay? And you've got his username and everything like that, right? So what I did, I used the context clues. I know on GitHub, I know he's got in URL resume because that's telling me in the URL it's going to have this syntax to designate a resume because I've noticed a pattern. And I get put in a Google jail. Yeah, I'm not a robot. Pretty sure. And so what happens is I was able to pull up just specifically resumes with this type of search. Now, if I do this, if I go too deep, it's gonna pretty much screw my results. It's gonna shorten my results pretty quickly. But as you can see, there's a lot of resumes and talk about resumes on this. So this is a direct resume. Looks like this might be a direct resume, of course, or a project about a resume, whatever it makes sense. So you can use this for profile sites to unlock specific. Well, no, that's a direct link to that. This is resume. Yeah, see that. So it's basically a resume website. That's what the GitHub IO is. That's pretty cool. And look, I've got all this stuff on them. Okay, great. You learn something new every day, and I have a LinkedIn profile. Look at this. This is great. Look, I got all these different access points. I have his direct email. Well, I didn't have to go far to find that. I just want his email. What's your email, buddy? Oh, look at this. So it pops up. Yeah, see that? That is his direct email. Isn't that cool? And I didn't have to use any fancy tools. I just using site searches. So I'm gonna save this string. So if I put it in Java microservices, it probably won't pull me in very many folks at all, I bet. With 96, and if I put in New York, it'll destroy my results. Well, I got 17. That ain't bad. Okay. That ain't bad at all. Okay, so I need to pull this in quickly. This is instant data scraper. Well, I don't like that. That is too much garbage. No, that's so that's the thing with instant data scraper is it's hit or miss. I want it to be a little bit more organized. So I'm going to use instant data, or not instant data scraper, data miner. Page scrape. And where are my recipes? Where are my recipes? Which one is the newer one? I think they're the same thing. Yeah, so I mean, just it doesn't, because each of the results is a little bit different, it changes it around a little bit, but it's just more organized. It just looks nicer. Actually, what is this one? I don't like, well, I'm going to scrape it with this real quick. Save my Excel file. Yeah, sure. Save it to desktop. Sure, whatever. Call whatever you want. Okay, so I have it on my desktop. That's just. Wait, see if I can take a couple minutes just to make it more pristine. I would like a new recipe. I would like a new recipe. I would like a drink. Let's see. I want multiple rows. I want a page. I want easy row finder. Sure, that's. Had it. That one. That one. Nope. That one. Let me see if just this works. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. It's being a little finicky. And so what we're going to do, we're going to do title, because this is the title of the search. Text, click C. Sure, that's a whole line. Add new column. Wait, I don't want to do that. Why is it pulling that? Go back to rows. Easy row finder. That's the thing, is that this can be finicky. Okay, I got it now. Jeez. Finally, jeez, what? Okay, well I'll just use what I had because I'm not gonna mess with this. But anyway, so that might be why, because I'm having this preview here. So you can use this to find specific keywords. In URL says look for this specific syntax in your search. Site github.com says look specifically in this website for this stuff. And now I've got some people around New York that I can reach out to. You can also go into GitHub, other websites, and sign in. Hope I auto-populated my password. And you can use the search parameters here to look in that area as well. So language Java and location. I've already done Buffalo, so let me look in New York. Okay, and so here I've got 3,000 users, right? And look, I've got some emails. That's how a lot of these tools pull emails, is they literally just go to GitHub and look at GitHub. So I am actually going to save this one because I'm going to come back to it. Okay. And again, different population, different pipeline. What up with my x-rays? And so you can see every time I come up with a new x-ray, I'll add it here so I can come back to it. So, but a lot of people, this isn't the best way to search for people because you don't get too much information. So a tool that I like using is called Octohunt. This does what Seekout does, but it does it for free, which is my favorite price. And the cool thing about this is you can put in multiple languages here, and it looks for the higher contributors. So if you don't have access to Seekout, you can use this as an alternative. No, what am I doing? Microservices and Spring Boot and Kubernetes, just to be fun. And let's see. Let's go to Delaware. And so again, you can pull a list, another pipeline of people. These are going to be ranked by contributions. And you see in here, what do we see in here? We've got a GitHub profile, and we've got a GitHub profile for him and a homepage. And we've got an anime character. So again, utilizing what we know and what we have access to find more information. So now somewhere he's got some Java stuff and Spring Boot stuff. He's probably part of some repositories. This guy has a direct website. He's in Wilmington, Delaware, and that's close to where I'm looking. And here's his portfolio. Look at that. It's a cloud native test automation engineer. So it's too bad I'm not looking for a test person because I could reach out to him immediately. But he's got his LinkedIn profile here. He's got his website. He's got some repos that he owns. You got a phone number and an email. Okay, I didn't have to dig very far to find that. Okay, I didn't have to use any tools besides Octohunt and GitHub, right? So another example. Let's look at her. He's a diverse candidate too. That's great. Okay. Here's a direct email. I'm pretty sure this goes to her. And she's got her website right there. That's how they pull in the website, because this is the same website. She's got a blog. She's got a contact information. Oh, I can send her a form if I don't have a direct email. I'm thinking she's a front-end engineer or something to do with creativeness. Oh, she's got a LinkedIn profile here too. What's your LinkedIn profile? Oh, gosh, these people are out here. Design partner. So front-end engineer. She's a front-end engineer. So yeah, you have to dig a little bit, but it gets you a different population. And if you're looking for something more general, this can be very helpful if you're looking for front-end engineers, back-end engineers, full stack engineers of all levels and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show some of my process. I really think that the groups are the best way to start. You can find conferences too. I've shown this a couple times, like on Hopin's virtual conference. Let me see if I can log in. I like this because you can jump into these virtual conferences and find more information. But that list of 75 people that I found on LinkedIn, I'm definitely going to reach out to those folks. So that's right up where we're focused on. Okay, and in case you guys don't know this is a place that I go a lot to find conferences because you can literally look for events. Diversity. Oops. I'm actually part of several diversity conferences that haven't started. Look, diversity in cybersecurity, women in cybersecurity. If anybody is looking for a cybersecurity, a female in cybersecurity, this is a great place to go because look at the price. Look at the price. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. A lot of the conferences are still going to be Montreal, $5 to $10, March 3rd. Yeah, we should go there. Hacking with the homies. Is it the 25th? It is the 25th. I missed hacking with the homies, man. Actually, that's interesting. Maybe this is still going on. Yeah, I'll register. Why not? Oh, it is still going on. This is going to be interesting. Oh, it must have ended. Yeah, I can't log on. Maybe that's the wrong one. Because I saw two. Yeah, usually you can select one of these. It's not letting me. Well, I was going to show you live what it looks like, but you can also look through the speaker lists, which I don't have very many. I want to go back. So I want to sign up for that other one. I'm going to save this one. I need to send this to my work email. Okay, that was one in Montreal, and the thing is, in Buffalo is pretty close to Canada, so that's why that got me a little excited. Let's see what else. Cybersecurity. Yeah, here's a better example of a speaker list. So there's speakers here. You can get information on them, what they've done. You can register. You can go onto these live conferences and talk to people and say, hey, if anybody's looking for work, we can help out. I wouldn't recommend going and advertising that you're a recruiter or something like that, but you can try to help people. That's why I like to do this stuff. It's not showing me more events. Maybe that's, but I mean, so yeah, I mean, you can, I was looking for diversity in this case. If I look for inclusion, let me see what I get when I do inclusion. So, I mean, yeah, so there's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of conferences, and a lot of these are still free. So this is one from $0 to $50. That's not going to break the bank or anything like that. And I talk about this stuff a lot. So there's all kinds of places to find people. But so, yeah, if you're not using Octahunt and you don't have access to Seek Out, definitely use that. I've used that and have had a lot of success with it because of the home pages and emails. So I think I actually have a scraper for this. Sometimes I forget what all I build. So I might just scrape this and go with that because this is in Delaware, right? Okay. That's why I like that. Oh, and let me just try this real quick because I think there's a reason why I did a data miner build, but it looks like Instant Data Scraper does it too. Does it have the home page? Does it have the home page? Let's follow. It has a bunch of stuff. There's LinkedIn profiles. Oh yeah, that worked. Again, sometimes you don't have to build stuff because look at this. Did it get me their names though? Well, you don't have their names, but you can utilize. There's a way to find it. You can utilize Excel to make sense of this. So I'm going to save this. Oh no, it's right here under UI. There we go. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I would like to save this as a CSV and send it to myself. Okay. Oh, that's not good. It didn't work. Oh, it's probably because I have Data Miner open. Sometimes Data Miner doesn't work well with pop-ups. So I have to close Data Miner. That's what the problem is. Technologies don't talk to each other very well sometimes. Don't save. I would like a CSV. Thank you. See, now it pulls the Octahunt thing. Okay. And look at that data. Look at that data. That's great. I got their names. I've got their more info. So I've got, looks like locations, not the prettiest, but that'll work. I've got their GitHub repository link. You just take out repositories. You've got their followers. This should be their avatar image, which you don't really need. The main thing, what we need is their GitHub link, which we got, their name, any kind of details or information, which is here. Followers is a bonus. Repositories is a bonus. And look here, it's got their home pages or LinkedIn profiles. A lot of them I saw are LinkedIn profiles, like this one's a LinkedIn profile and that sort. Darth Strom, I like that. So I could send this to myself. And a lot of it, it's just doing what I've done just now, just experimenting, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. and then making sense of it. So with this, I've got 2 lists that I can pull and reach out to people on Monday once I do some analysis. And yeah, I'm sending this to myself so I can work on it on my work computer. And I'm also sending that conference list. I thought I was actually for Hopin to my work email to follow up. That's kind of how I work. So I think that's a good spot to end it, because I wasn't going to spend 30 minutes and I've spent close to an hour. Go down the rabbit hole. But thank you everyone for joining. Please like, share, comment. I'm going to plan to do this sort of thing regularly every Friday, just so that I can stay focused and work on the initiatives that we need to, and find new places to find people. So I promise I'm going to go into deeper stuff next time. But we've found a couple lists just in this time frame. So I hope it was helpful to kind of see how I think about things and kind of how I do things, and see what works and what doesn't work. So thanks for joining. And again, I'm gonna be doing this pretty regularly. I'm just thrilled that I'm able to stream some of this stuff for everybody. So thanks.